confusion, only been for confusion. The institution, modern day execution.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The ball carrier. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete.
33 yards that time.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Burrow, he's going to keep it on the option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here comes Miller. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here. You know, a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs, you know who usually recovers it?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He was brought down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
Complete.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st down, Bengals.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
The Bengal ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Devin Bush. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places. And now...
So 2nd quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the 1st time. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play.
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Burrow now off the bootleg. This one hauled in by Sample. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Pass complete to Drew Sample. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Burrow's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And a Bengal 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check, 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 check. Go, Reed. Go. Check 43. Check 52.
On 1st down, Mixon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
That's a nice run, a nice game that has to have them feeling pretty good about themselves as we head to the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
The 4th down pass.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. Steps away to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Burrow loses the football. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down. Here's Burrow. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled. So far, they keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Joe Mixon on
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictable. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Anthony Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
They're not ready for this. They
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Well, they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Burrow will throw. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Burrow going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Mixon.
Number 28.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To go.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Gerald Everett, his first. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.